All right, good afternoon. So I'm presenting this on behalf of the Center for Coastal Management, the African Center of Excellence in Coastal Resilience. Our center is 10 years old this year, and we are actually, like my boss said in the morning, we are actually in the process of celebrating our 10th anniversary. And a series of activities are lined up for us. Anytime you are close by, you can join us to celebrate. And we display most of our activities on our website, so you are always welcome. Now, the Center for Coastal Management is located in the University of Cape Coast, as you already know. And the University of Cape Coast is a beachfront university, one of the few ones in the world, and our aim is actually to take advantage of our situation along the coast to actually do many things along the coast. And last year, 2022 and 2023, consecutively, we've been ranked, the University of Cape Coast has been ranked as one of the best, as the best university in Ghana, as #1 in West Africa, as #4 in Africa, and #24 in global research influence. And we are also leveraging on that to advertise ourselves more. So, what is the aim or the goal of the center? We seek to promote sustainable economic development through sustainable marine and coastal resource utilization in all our countries that we partner with. We, as a center, after being established for some years, in 2019, we've been competitively selected by the World Bank as an African Center of Excellence in Coastal Resilience to actually work in the whole of West and Central Africa. So our tentacles have been spread to most of the countries in the sub-region. So our focus is actually on human capital development. So we always want to build capacity. We aim at developing the capacity of young Africans to address the enormous coastal degradation issues taking place in the South region. So we do that by developing courses, programs that students or people can participate in or take and get certificates for. So, and it's not only academic programs, but we try to develop professional programs as this one that we are actually partaking in now. So we have various professional courses that we run occasionally at the center. Last week or last 2 weeks, we held a course in geographic information system, where we actually trained people who were interested in getting trained in GIS. A few weeks to come, we'll do another one for integrated coastal zone management. We have short courses for climate change. We have short courses for assessment of pollution levels along our coastal areas. So there are so many short courses that we run. About 3 or 4 weeks ago too, we held one for illegal, unreported, unregulated fisheries activities along the coast of West Africa. So it's also a short course that we developed to train various fisheries operation organizations in. So we don't only train students in academic programs, but we train professionals in other short courses to build their capacity in the things they do. So the center is actually situated in the school or College of Agriculture and Natural Sciences, within the School of Biological Sciences. And then we are in a special relationship with the Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Sciences, Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Sciences, which also happens to be a center of excellence developed or is being developed by the African Union. So in 2019, African Union also floated some calls for departments who are interested to apply. And when we applied to the Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Sciences, we got selected to be African Union Center of Excellence in Fisheries and Coastal Management. So we have two centers of excellence, one for World Bank, which is this one, that is running this course. And we have another center of excellence, which is sponsored by the African Union, and it's in the areas of fisheries and coastal management, and it's the Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Sciences. Now, focusing on the African Center of Excellence in Coastal Resilience, as I said, our aim is to build the future leaders for Africa's emerging blue economy. So we train students in various academic programs, including integrated coastal zone management, including fisheries science, including oceanography, including blue economy, including coastal engineering, which we have just developed. We have developed a program and we are seeking accreditation to train coastal engineers in the sub-region. So we are believing strongly that by the close of the year, we will mount the program and admit new students into the MPhil and PhD in coastal engineering. So far, we have given out about this number, 388, close to 400 scholarships to various groups of people. So most of the things we do, short courses, we run them, we give scholarships, we just fund it because we know that many people do not have the funds to come this far. So sometimes we fund it, and then aside that, we fund students to come. So we have given about 388 scholarships, 77 MPhils, 270 short courses. Aside that, we have about 23 funded projects. Let me say about 30 funded projects now. This slide was developed about some few months ago, and within those few months we have added more projects to the collection of projects we have at the center. So close to about 30 projects that we are running at the moment, with funding from local and international partners. And like my director was saying in the morning, we have about 70 research outputs since 2019 when we lined ourselves onto the World Bank project. Currently we have about 22 staff. We are still recruiting staff. So when we left here in the morning, we just have to go and interview 2-3 other people to actually bring them on board to support our activities. So we are still getting staff. So currently we have about 22 of staff. And our annual turnover is about 1.5. So each year we have about 1.5 million from donors to actually spend on our activities. Partners we have currently, including our Japanese partners, are about 30, and we are still counting. And in our research activities, we have about 5 thematic areas that we work in. These are the first one, that has brought us together here. This is the coastal geomorphology and engineering. where we study landforms and issues along the coast, erosion and vulnerability along the coast and all other things. Then climate change adaptation and mitigation, we have a research team in blue economy and governance and social resilience. This, for the third one, we have actually developed a program out of it now with the School of Economics, where we have recruited about, or admitted about 17 MPhil students, training them in Masters in Blue Economy, and about 5 PhD students also there undergoing training. We also have disaster risk management and migration, and then ecosystems and biodiversity. So these are our research teams that we are running currently. So some of our programs, as we have them, the top ones are already existing programs: fishery science, oceanography and ethnology, integrated coastal zone management, and we have been able to secure international accreditation for the fishery science, MPhil PhD fishery science, MPhil integrated coastal zone management, as my director said in the morning. And this one is a new program, as I said, Blue Economy Governance and Social Resilience. The first batch of students are on campus now. And let me blow our horns again. This is the first of its kind on the continent. There is no other program in any university in Africa running a program in blue economy, governance and social resilience. So it's a hot cake. People are actually wishing to come. So the only problem we have now is a bit of funding. But things will work out for us, and we are hoping that the next batch of students will also get their own funding to come and do the course. These are courses we have developed, we are developing, and we have developed and we are developing. This is, for example, we have developed it, and it's with the accrediting body. We hope by August it should be accredited. This has been developed with the university going through the system, and this we are developing now. Marine meteorology is a new program. Why are we developing these courses? With our activities with the World Bank, World Bank had actually given us some funds in 2019 to actually do the study to know where we need to build capacity for Africans, especially if we want to actually work on coastal degradation. And through our research, we realized that there are needs for capacity building in these areas. So with the funds they gave us, we are developing these programs to train young Africans in these areas. So like the center, as I said, the center is a regional center. We don't only admit students from Ghana, we admit students from all over Africa. So here are the countries where our students are coming from. We currently have students from Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Rwanda. We have students from Nigeria, Eritrea, Liberia, and all. Out of the total number of students we have currently, 68% are Ghanaian, 32% are regional students coming from other countries of Africa. So these are some of the list of the short courses we have. We have Fisheries Leadership, Fisheries Observer Program, which we have developed with other partners in the fishery industry to train people with. And then we have integrated coastal zone management, as I said, fisheries management program, short course is also there. I mentioned climate change adaptation and mitigation, and then we have multiple stresses in marine environment, which deals mainly with pollution along the coastal areas of the Gulf of Guinea. For each of our programs, short courses, we have developed manuals or modules which our students actually, those who participate in actually get. So if you come for any of these programs, you will have some of these manuals to study. And the organizations from which people who have been trained so far are coming from, especially in Ghana. We have 4% of the people actually coming from the ministries, 6% of them actually coming from NGOs and CSOs, and 10% coming from Fisheries Commission. And Forestry Commission has this number, other industry areas actually have 3% of people. Those participants who came for our short programs, these are the distribution. We don't only train or conduct our short courses in Ghana. So far we've been to the Gambia, we've been to Liberia to train a number of people as well. So we've expanded our tentacle to the sub-region. We planned actually going to Nigeria, but something cropped up and we didn't come there, but we will come very soon, very, very soon. You will host us, right? Yes, thank you. Okay, so these are pictures of some of our regional training in Liberia and in the Gambia. Our students are given the chance to undertake internship with various institutions that we collaborate with. So if you are a student, whether PhD or MPhil student, you are given some time to actually at least 1 month to spend with an industry organization where you learn the practical things you've been, about the theories you have been learning in the classroom. So we send you out. And these are the countries where the students actually go to for their internships. And we give room, students who come on scholarship are also given the chance to look for other scholarships. So we see Emmanuel Grimpong, and he is the one standing there. This is the one in the picture. Aside the ESCOR scholarship that he had other scholarships from IRP, France, and has been going to France every 6 months to do some analysis and laboratory works there. So we have collaborations with other institutions that our students are allowed to go for further training. This is also another lady who is our student, Fozia. She just returned from the University of British Columbia, where she had some 6 months training to be able to analyze her data. She's been able to do it, and about submitting her thesis. Students have won other scholarships to attend summer schools and all that. So far, this is the number of students we graduated, 22 masters, and out of the 22, 11 so far have been employed, and about 6 of them are pursuing PhDs in various countries. We have at least a good laboratory for our students, learning in state-of-the-art laboratory. This lab was actually refurbished and rehabilitated by the USA. So about $550,000 was spent in rehabilitating the laboratory which we use. So the money the bank gave us, we are actually supposed to build the infrastructure. So we started building, and so currently this is where we are. We are past this stage. It's roofed, and they are actually doing the what's the name? Fixing electricity and water, taking water into the system. It's roofed now, almost roofed now. And I'm just from them when I went to the office. So maybe if we have time, we will pass by. So we are building our new center here. Very soon we will go. And aside that, we are actually metamorphosing into what we are calling Ocean Institute, where we will merge all departments in the university that are doing ocean-related, coastal-related topics and programs and all that will come. They will all come under one roof that we will be calling Ocean Institute. And it is with the aim of reaching out to more partners and doing more work with international bodies. We also engage in community industrial activities. We reach out to coastal communities. Our presence is all over Ghana, and we are trying to reach various parts. One of my students is actually working in your place. What's the name? What's your mate's name? A lady from Nigeria working under me. What's her name? I'm forgetting. She's my student. She's working in the area you presented on. We are also studying there. So that's it. And we also have a conference, like Prof said. We organize biannual conference where we bring stakeholders, not only academia, not only researchers, but people who are practitioners, fishermen and industry stakeholders. We come together to brainstorm as to issues related to problems around fisheries and ocean, coastal management and all other things. And this year, we are calling that conference Blue Economic Conference. It's coming on in November. All of you here are invited. Very soon the call for abstract will be floated. Kindly apply. Once you know you are our partner, definitely we will shortlist your abstract and you will come and present. And then our friends from Japan too, if you are interested in hosting some portions, we are allowed. And we have USA actually hosting a portion. We have other organizations hosting various portions of it. So it's actually a 3-day conference that we seek to brainstorm about various issues relating to coastal degradation and activities of blue activities along the coast, especially businesses along the coast. So you are all invited to that training. Here are the list of some of the people we are partnering with. IDI is yet to come here. Why? Donatus, make sure the list and the IDI and their logo is on this one.
Is there?
Is there?
Yeah.
Where is it?
There, here. This just below that.
This one.
This
Is IRD. IDI. Our partners. We have to include them.
Okay.
Yes, it's an old slide. So, and because of the work we do, World Bank has actually contracted us now to help University of Liberia also to develop a program like that. So we are currently consulting for University of Liberia to develop programs in all the MPhil, PhD programs and undergraduate programs in integrated coastal zone management, fisheries and aquatic sciences and oceanography and even aquaculture and all that related academic programs. We have some postdoctoral fellows with us who are very, very hardworking and active. And our center has a database. We call it FishCom Ghana, where we try to have all publications, all data sets that we have on coastal related, fishery related, ocean related matters. We put them there for free access to everybody. So far, these are countries or places where those who access that database are from. So it's there, FishCom Ghana. With this link, you can quickly go there and access the FishCom Ghana. Have data on anything related to coastal management and fisheries management that you want. We also have a journal. The journal is Journal of Fisheries and Coastal Management, JFCOM. The review is very, very thorough, but you come out with a publication that you will cherish, so you can submit. For now, it's free and it's online. Nobody, you pay nothing to be published there, so you can send your publications for review and to publish there. I've spoken about the conference already. So let me talk briefly about the WACA, our activities related to WACA. We are actually working with the West African Coastal Area Resilient Investment Project 2, and we are collaborators. In fact, WACA has actually selected ISCOR as the capacity building center for all its activities. And I think that is one reason why all of you from West Africa are here, and those participating online are actually participating in this. This is one of the activities that we are supposed to do. So if there are trainings, things that we need to do to enhance the capacity of young Africans, we have been given the funds, or we have been supported to, ISCO has actually been supported to be to have the ability to do that. So WACA project is actually happening now in 8 countries, West African countries. The focus, the idea behind it is that no single country alone can fix West Africa's coastal erosion, flooding, and pollution problems. And in that regard, we have to come together to find a common solution to the coastal problem. So that is it. And that is why we are working together. We actually supporting WACA to help in reversing coastal degradation. So ISCOR is the sub-regional capacity building center for WACA. And on that note, I want to say thank you. If there are questions, I'm ready to answer.
So, any question for the presenter?
Yes.
Thank you for the presentation. Yes, I think you are doing a very huge work in your university. Yes, with a lot of funding, that is an opportunity to perform the research work, and also the different master program that you are holding in your university. Yeah, you talk about the blue economy. That is one of our first. Yeah, you point out this one, but I didn't understand well why you are talking about the financial issue concerning. I don't know if you didn't get students to do it, or if there is a lack of support, funding support. I think guess what.
So we have developed a program. We have admitted the first batch of students. So we want the sustainability of the program. So right now, the first batch of students, we have funding for them. But the continue in the future, we need to look for funding to support the future students. That is what I mean. So we have fund for students who are currently with us, and they go through the system. So we are working hard to get funding for other people who may come in the future.
Okay. And concerning the WACA program, so this program is also funded by World Bank?
The WACA?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
WACA is part of the World Bank.
okay. So
It's the environment side of the World Bank. Am I right? Okay.
It's a program.
Yes, it's a program.
It's run by the World Bank. So yeah, it's one of the programs they operate.
and yes, how do you think that all you are trying to do in Ghana will impact all these countries in terms of coastal management?
They are not only operating in Ghana.
Yes,
So
I know.
I said they are operating in 8 countries.
Yes, I understand. But now, UCC is the center for excellence, or the one that will represent all these countries. So, how do you think that through only Ghana you can impact all the rest of our countries?
Okay, just to answer that question, like Dr. Mata presented, we are the knowledge hub or capacity. We have been choosing to build the capacity of the young and upcoming experts in West Africa, and we have even extended it to Central and other African countries. So how the question is answered? We have students from all these countries who are being trained. I think that is what you want to hear, right? So they are all benefiting.
So we are our main area is to train because we don't do engineering. We are not engineers. So to go and build.
Capacity building.
Yes, our main focus is in capacity building. So we train people.
Yes.
All right. So thank you, and thank you everyone for your wonderful presentations today.